Remember just a few weeks ago when liberal lefties tried to run me off campus because I'm just so hateful and no one shares my opinions?
Go home, Kaitlin! Go home, Kaitlin!
Secure that building. Secure that building.
Oh, I'm back! And there's about 20 other people that think just like me that go to this campus. We are here to prove President Trump, we are no longer going to be the silent majority for you. We are outspoken today. We are going to be outspoken from here forward. So we're back here at UCF telling students you can't intimidate us. Look how brave these students are.
Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
As a minority woman, I would just like to say this is the land of opportunity. It's the land of the free.
4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! What do you think the reaction will be when Trump wins?
I think it'll be the same as last time. Lots of crying, hopefully. I hope they cry again.
I think that the silent majority is being heard, and I think that, you know, we are students out here and we have the right to walk around, and if we want to put some signs up, then let's make them go a little, you know, crazy.
Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Oh my God! You have pictures of me? Hey, look, I'm back! Look at these people with me! You didn't stop us! You didn't stop us! You're not gonna intimidate us!
Trump 2020!
Bless Kaitlin, bless her life. God would she always be in the center of your life. In the name of Christ. Amen.
Thank you so much. I told you guys to donate to me last time because I will be back with security. Look at these guys. This guy right here, JR, is with me every single time to keep him right by my side when I come out here to do these events. Talking to college students, go to patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett. I promised you this is where your money was going. And here's proof. Support my work. Hello, everybody. How has it been? I love your sign. This is a peaceful protest. It absolutely is. Does anybody want this flag?
Yes.
Okay, here, take it. Yes. I don't even care if you keep it all the time. Let's keep walking.
Do it.
Yeah, let's keep walking.
How you doing, Kaitlin?
Hi, are you Dee?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you
Nice to meet
finally.
you.
Okay, this is the guy who did not reach out to me. No, that didn't happen, did it? No. We just happened to be here at the same time with the same opinions and thoughts, and we want to do the same action. So, what do you think so far? So, from your opinion of what happened last time with how they treated me, did that empower you? Did it intimidate you? Tell the camera how it made you feel and why you're doing this today.
Well, I think it inspired a lot of these students to want to come out and show that we're not going to let a mob of leftists on campus scare us from coming out and expressing our thoughts and opinions. And especially after last night's vice presidential debate, we feel even more empowered to come onto campus and show that there are conservatives on this campus, there are Republicans on this campus, and there are Trump supporters on this campus.
I think you have a pretty good size. We did not announce this. We did not plan this. This is something that students wanted to come together on their own will. As you see, there are purely students here. No outside people. These are students from this campus or other campuses. So you guys want to be like, oh, these are just boomers on campus. No, they're not. These are Trump supporting students that the liberal media wants to say doesn't exist. Well, right here's proof.
We exist. We exist, and we're not going to be quiet anymore, that's for sure.
No more silent majority.
Exactly.
Right, we're going to be the outspoken majority. They're doing better than last time, weren't they?
They're doing a great job, I have to say. They've really been great in terms of protecting us and making sure they have police everywhere, and I have to say we feel very comfortable on campus now.
Yeah, I
Which
say
I don't know if I
props to
can
them.
say that for a lot of other students at other campuses.
Yeah.
So it's really important that we're out here and showing students. I mean, we've had people who have just watched us, had no idea this is happening, and come in and join us, bring out their Trump flags from their cars. I mean, yeah, it's been really great to see.
See, this is what happens. If you just take that first step to say the things that liberals on campus don't want you to say, other people will join you. They will come. You will inspire people to come from all over campus to walk with you. You just got to take that first step. You'll notice this super cool shirt I'm wearing with my own face on it. Very stylish. It says the silent majority no more. Is there no better time to go out there, purchase one of these shirts, support my work at libertyhangout.org/store? These students are proving that the silent majority is no more. We are going to be the outspoken majority come November. Get your shirt at libertyhangout.org/store. All right, what inspired you to come out today?
Well, I love America, and I love free speech, and I love supporting our president and all he's done for our country.
What do you think? Okay, well, I'm asking this question to everybody. The last time how they treated me, I don't think it was a symbol of anti-Kaitlin Bennett.
No.
It was anti-Trump. It was anti-Trump supporters on this campus. Did that just inspire you and empower you to want to be even louder?
I think so, and it shows that these people can't take opinions from anyone else. It shows that they've been living in their bubble their whole life, and that anyone that goes against them, they can't handle. They don't know how to deal with them, and they don't know how to show respect for people. You know, at the end of the day, we're all Americans and we're all people, and we all want to love each other, but the problem is when people can't love each other, that's when division happens, and that's what the left is trying to do with the country.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to move on to the next student. Justin? All right. Hello. How are you?
It's really nice to meet you.
Nice
I've
to
seen
meet
your
you
show
too.
A lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you subscribe to Liberty Hangout. Hit that notification bell so you get alerted of every single video in the future that we upload. Thanks for the pitch. Anyway, all right. Yesterday I was at yeah, I can't remember the letters.
So many U's.
I know there's like C, F, S.
Yeah.
So yesterday I had two brave and stunning people come up to me that were women, and they said, "You can't be a woman that supports Trump. That's like trees for deforestation."
Wow.
If you could say something to them right now, what would you say?
Well, as a minority woman, I would just like to say this is the land of opportunity. It's the land of the free. I think it's so outrageous to say that women can't support Trump. I mean, the fact that he has appointed more women to his boards, more than Obama, Clinton. I mean, it's just outrageous to me. You know, he's such a supporter for women. And as a woman, I find that offensive. And it's kind of just ridiculous. It's just, you know, my family is a family of immigrants. I'm a second generation born American, you know, and this is just a land of opportunity. And to say that because you're a woman you don't have opportunity is just an outrageous claim to me.
Well, what's funny is they want to focus on specific demographics, specific genders, because there are only two of them. They want to focus in on what type of minority, what type of demographic is being helped. I think, and let me know what you think, I think when President Trump implements his policies or his executive orders or who he appoints to certain positions, it's not focused on one demographic. It's focused on the entire country. And in turn, it does help certain demographics because it helps everybody.
It absolutely does. It helps all Americans. You know, we're all one. We're all Americans, and that's really, really, really important to remember. You know, I'm Cuban, I'm Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican. It helps us all. You know, it gives us opportunity. You know, you have to work real hard for it, but it's out there. You want it, you can get it.
Absolutely. You check almost all the boxes of what they say is not allowed to support Donald Trump. But you're here to say you can't control me, you can't tell me what to do.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You can't stop it.
All right, we're coming over to you. Look at this sign right here. We are peacefully protesting.
Yes, we are.
Tell me about your sign. What do you think about this peaceful protest and the other Black Lives Matter peaceful protests that have been going on around the country?
Well, you know, I think that the silent majority is being heard, and I think that, you know, we are students out here and we have the right to walk around, and if we want to put some signs up, then let's make them go a little, you know, crazy.
Yeah, well, they go crazy by themselves. They don't need our help, but
absolutely. But, you know, I do think it is all about being, you know, peaceful. It is a peaceful protest. We are out here because, you know, we're just students. You know, we want our more conservative people to see that we do have a voice and that we're out here. And so, yeah.
I think it's really awesome. I just want to mention how they come out, try to swarm me, chase me off campus.
Yeah, I know, we saw that. That was just ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. They looked like zombies that couldn't control their own emotions. What's funny is they thought that they were going to intimidate students on this campus. They thought that they were going to scare me away, scare you from having a voice, but look what happened instead.
Yep.
There's so many students, yeah. And you know what? Our crowd may not be as big as theirs, but the amount of facts and unmatched wisdom that we have in this small group outnumbers.
That's right. It's true. And
the IQ of that group is probably 1/4 of the IQ of this group. Is that insulting? Maybe.
It's true. And you know, Kaitlin, you are right. You know, we actually we didn't go to class today so that we could come do this. Not that anyone needs to know that, but we wanted to come out and, you know, have our voice heard. And you're right, you know, we have a class together, and I sit in class and I try to keep quiet because I don't want to deal with, you know, students harassing me after class.
For sure.
And so the fact that we get to come out here, you know, like Gabby said, you know, we've got the police force out here, you know, we back the blue, and we're out here. So, you know, if they want to come out and, you know, wave their signs, they have the right to do that, and we have the right to do this. So
absolutely.
I think so happy you're here, so thank you for coming.
Well, thank you. I was told last time I had to leave campus. I wasn't welcome here, but you're here to say,
no, we're here.
I am welcome on campus.
We back the blue and Kaitlin.
I admire you guys. You guys are inspiring me today. I think this is so amazing. When I go to campuses, I'm told, get off campus. F you. Nobody likes you. You're hateful.
Right.
So to have the completely opposite happen is so refreshing.
Right.
And when Dee Dee asked me to come back, I literally just started crying. What inspired you to come out today? Was it, because we talked about it a little bit before.
Yeah.
They acted like, the liberals last time that I was here acted like they had a monopoly on what was the opinion on this campus.
Right. I think it's not fair that one political group gets to represent an entire university, because there are so many of us out here who love Trump and we back the blue and we want our voices to be heard too. So we just want to come out and show it, whether people, you know, are here to protest it or not. We're still going to show our support.
So you weren't intimidated?
No way.
So we can proudly tell any liberal from UCF who was there to try to run me off campus last time that you're not intimidating anybody. No one's scared of you. You guys look like children. We're not scared of you guys anymore. The silent majority is no longer going to be silent. We are going to be the outspoken majority come November. How do you think the reaction will be when Trump wins?
I think it'll be the same as last time. Lots of crying, hopefully. I hope they cry again. But I just think that as long as we show our support and we come out and at least show that some of us are here, I think the silent majority will come out too.
Yes.
But either way, they'll come out in the polls, and I'm excited to see that.
Oh my God! You have pictures of me? That is awesome. Thank you so much.
He doesn't even go here. Wait, the public university.
He does. Yeah, don't they say no borders, no walls, no USA at all? Their campus? That sounds really nationalistic. That sounds imperialistic. I don't know. It sounds racist.
He hit the table. Yeah, he got up like nothing happened, like a zombie.
Oh, these are fond memories right here for everybody watching at home. Fond memories right here. They're actually, it was the hideout from the zombie apocalypse a couple of weeks ago. Crazy times. I'm laughing underneath this mask that I'm being forced to wear. So if you're also forced to wear a mask, you see my little saying right here, shopfreedommask.com. You can get yourself 3-pack, 5-pack, whatever you do. It supports my work. And it's very fashionable. I seriously want to give props to what they did this time. This is amazing, exceeding my expectations. I mean, they're ready for anything. They took some lessons from what happened last time, and they're doing a lot better. So give credit where credit is due. All praise so far. But I think that's all it will be this trip, is all praise. We're really happy the police are stepping up their game this time, just in case anything happens. Do you think this should even be necessary?
You know, I don't think it should be necessary. I think that it's kind of ridiculous, but, you know, I'm very grateful that they are here, you know, and I think that, like we were talking about it, if we were to see a bunch of students walking around with Biden signs, I'd just walk right by.
Oh, no.
I'd let them, you know, practice their First Amendment right, and you'll be on with my day. But unfortunately, you know, that's not the world that we live in today. And, you know, we have to deal with this, you know, with all these students and stuff, but the fact that the cops can be here, you know, it's just,
it is sad, yeah.
Why did you decide to come back to UCF today?
Why not? Those people don't control what I do. If you're watching this and you're a student who thought that you were going to intimidate me, or you thought you were going to intimidate, pan to all these students. If you thought If you thought you were going to intimidate anybody on this campus, come on, let's chant Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. This is what you caused, guys. You caused this. You thought we were going to stay away from campus. Not going to happen. I will keep coming back until you guys learn how to be emotionally stable and tolerant, like you try to say that you are. So you caused this. Thank you so much. You inspired all of these students to come out today. This is your doing. So thank you so much. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm a little pumped up. I'm a little pumped up because I hate being told what to do, and I know that you guys hate being told what to do too. I love your sign. I know she had one over there, peaceful protester. Tell me about it. You're just out here peacefully protesting.
I'm American. I'm an American citizen, and it's my First Amendment right to speak my mind. And I wanted to come out today and show everybody what I believe in.
So someone earlier, because I have a bad memory, I think it was her, she said, last time that I came to campus, the opposition acted like they had a monopoly, or they had the dominant control over what the opinion was of this campus. What is your opinion? Why do you support President Trump?
I support Trump because he wants to do what's best for America. He put the travel ban in place in order to keep us safe. He speaks the truth, regardless of what the left says. They prosecuted Kavanaugh, and that was not true. Despite what Kamala Harris said last night in the debate, they are not for the truth for the Americans.
Yes, I love that you brought that up. They forget that these defining factors through his campaign, trying to accuse some guy of running a gang raping train on some woman that has no recollection of it even happening, those have consequences. Their actions and their nasty behavior has consequences. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Well put.
They have consequences. Elections have consequences. Obama said that. So remember that if you're real upset today, elections have consequences. Who's going to win in November?
Trump.
Yes. Who's going to win in November?
Trump.
Yes, absolutely. All right. What brought you out here today?
I support Trump, and I believe in his rights.
Absolutely.
I support him.
All right. So, what is the best thing Trump has done so far in his 3.5 years? If you had to tell somebody why to vote for Donald Trump, what is the number one thing you would bring up?
Jobs. I mean, he created jobs. I even got a job. I moved down here, and I was able to get a job that quickly. So, I mean, he's for the people, and I love that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Sorry to cut you off. You want to keep going? You love this country. Why do you love this country?
It's so great. He created opportunities for me and everyone I love, and for everyone. Everyone's equal. Everyone's equal.
Yeah, they try to pretend that we're not. As a woman, were you equal in Trump's America?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Were you oppressed?
No.
I don't think anybody is oppressed in America.
So we got to vote for Trump because same thing as him, jobs, right? So we had record low unemployment. This is before COVID, before the Democrats shut down our country.
Thank you, Democrats shut down.
Whitmore, Northam in Virginia. So before they did that and screwed up our country, we had record low unemployment. We had lowest unemployment for African Americans in 50 years, lowest unemployment for women in 60 years, lowest youth unemployment in 50 years, a booming economy. If you want a booming economy, vote for Trump. If you want a shutdown for another year for no reason, vote for Biden.
When I got into Trump, it was in 2016 election. I saw his first rally, and then I told my friends, like, I like the guy. And he said that he's a racist, how can you like him? But like, if you actually watch his rallies, there's nothing racist about him. He's been the most pro-American president I've ever seen in my life. I'm a legal immigrant, by the way. So like,
You know, okay, I'm going to steal the spotlight for a second. They're saying talk to someone who doesn't believe what you believe. When I tried to do that, what did they do?
They shun you away. They push you off campus.
Exactly. So it's amazing. This is the political side that won't do that to you. They hold discussions. They come out here and they're like, I'll talk to anybody, even if you don't agree with me. So the clown show doesn't get attention today. We don't give them attention today. She can go on her soapbox and do that.
if anything, they'll shut you down.
No one wants me here.
That's the tolerant left for you. Yeah, you're so tolerant.
We want a voice.
They want to shut you down and call you racist. That's all they want to do.
I'm smiling like it matters.
I know, right?
Like, I'm smiling like it matters.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
Woo! All right.
As an Orthodox religious Jewish person, I couldn't be more proud of everything Trump has done, from moving the embassy to Jerusalem, from allowing for peace ties with Bahrain and the United Emirates. I mean, everything he has done for the Jewish community has made me feel safer in America to be Jewish. And the Holocaust didn't happen all too long ago. It hasn't even been 100 years.
Right.
And it's very easy for people to call him these terrible slurs like a Nazi and Hitler when they don't understand not only the meaning of those words, but the complete opposite he is to someone like that. The freedoms he's fighting for in opposition to everything that Nazism stood for. And it's quite honestly an insult to not just Trump, but to all Americans and conservatives and Republicans to even try to label him as something like that. On this campus too, I've experienced it. I remember I was tabling for my organization, and I had someone come up to me as I had a yarmulke on my head and just say, oh, you know, I want to see where the Nazis are at. And I was just like, really? Wait, let me double check who I am and then get back to you on that. Like,
why is he asking you where the Nazis are if you have a yarmulke on your head?
Yeah, I guess he just couldn't put two and two together. I mean, I don't blame him, but I mean, seriously, I think people really need to work on educating themselves and not just listening to the mainstream media.
Props to the police. A second time, look how many they are. They're standing by over there.
Well, these are county cops.
County cops. So they pulled in.
They pulled in Orange County cops. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. You know, and I think it also is a deterrent because you don't see mobs following us right now.
Right. Oh yeah, imagine if they weren't here. I mean, what would have happened to you but tenfold? You know, I mean, like, just the fact that they're here is showing, I mean, I think it's just a great demonstration on UCF's part that they're going to protect our rights just as much as they do protect theirs.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm glad that they're finally standing up and showing UCF and America that this is exactly how the police on campus should be treating all groups on campus. Yes.
Unfortunately, I just hate the idea of having to have so many police officers follow Trump supporters through campus.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. We shouldn't even have to be here, but if we are going to be here, and if it is going to be issues with the left because they can't control their emotions, they're prepared. They have it down today.
Absolutely.
Kaitlin, Black Lives Matter. Trump killed 200,000 Americans. Trump paid $750 in taxes.
Where's his tax expert? I need to talk to him.
The murder of the Central Park 5. Trump is not adequate at his job. Trump is not adequate to be president for 4 more years.
4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years!
4 more years!
We gotta stand by for our president, you know.
Absolutely.
He's been getting beaten up by the media, by the press, and by the left. You know, it's just horrible, and somebody needs to do something about it.
So when did you become a Trump supporter? Were you on the Trump train all along, or did you join a little later on?
I was raised in a kind of moderate house, but me myself, I had more conservative-leaning ideals, and in 2016, I remember it was just in the convention when he convinced me, and then his presidency, I mean, most of the things, the tax cuts, immigration, the judge appointments, everything is being above expectations since the day he got sworn in. And I think if nobody stands for this president, we could be sorry.
Yes.
For a lot of years to come.
Are you an immigrant?
I'm Puerto Rican. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and I moved here roughly 3 years ago.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
You're enjoying.
Thank you.
So we met last time that I was here. You put on your MAGA hat and you came out and you said, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about my MAGA hat? And they took it off your head.
Oh yeah, they kind of went a little bit crazy last time. They had their meltdowns as usual. As we're walking around, you already see people having meltdowns, little fits. That's just what they do. They can't help it. That's probably part of their agenda, honestly. I'm surprised Pelosi hasn't adapted into doing that. But you know, you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's gonna start doing that eventually. I would not be surprised. You have all those extreme progressives who I wouldn't be surprised if they start infighting because they can't scream and cry on the Congress. But you know, this is the liberal future, screaming and crying at conservatives. So eventually it'll be easy. After Trump is elected, or even if somehow Biden is elected, once he destroys America, the Democrats will never win an election for 100 years. I guarantee you that.
Well, what do you have to say to those students that acted like that last time?
Well, first, I just want to thank you for coming back here. It really means a lot to all of us.
Thank you for welcoming me. I was told I wasn't welcome on campus.
You're always welcome at UCF.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For the ones of us that actually care, the ones of us that actually have opinions that are welcoming. But yeah,
Yes.
Last time I was sadly not here. So that's why I made a point to come out today. But what I saw was just crazy. Doesn't surprise me at all.
No,
that's what I come to expect from my peers, sadly. But you know, today it's a lot better out here.
It's a lot better out here. I think the amazing job that the police officers are. Could we give the police a round of applause right now for doing their job and being prepared this time? I think this is awesome. So big props to the university in general for bringing them out here. We support law enforcement because they have to protect us from the crazies out there, right? So, you know, we always support law enforcement as long as they're being constitutional and not taking our guns. Just gonna point that out there. So, all right, why didn't they intimidate you from coming out this time?
Oh, I'm not scared. I know they're not going to do anything. They might yell in my face.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not going to hurt me.
Yeah, they have a big bark.
Big mouth, but
not a bite, no.
I mean, they're all feminist and like blue-haired and all those people. They're not going to do anything.
Yeah. No, they don't know which bathroom to use.
Yeah.
Can't be offended by that, right? All right, anybody else want to have a shot? Why do you support President Trump?
Pro-life. Well, they want the government to interfere whenever the people are blowing up our schools and whatnot, but they don't care about the unborn, which I do agree. I think the government could handle mass shootings a hell of a lot better. But they blame the gun, but they're not going to blame the doctor who murders the unborn. So it's really interesting to me. My second reason for voting for Donald Trump is his tax cuts. My family directly benefited from tax cuts. Kamala Harris said last night that people like me did not benefit from tax cuts. I'd like to show her my paycheck. And as my third reason is the Affordable Care Act. I can tell you stories about the Affordable Care Act that has directly impacted my family. So I'd like her to give me a call on that one, because that was not, if Joe Biden thinks that's his greatest accomplishment, that was a straight up disaster. So those are my three reasons for voting for Donald Trump. My liberal cousin bought me this shirt.
Oh,
so
props to him.
Thank her.
Oh,
We're not
I
assuming genders
misgendered.
here.
So you're a woman.
Yes.
You're pro-life.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because it's a person from the very moment of conception. There's no other line you can draw consistently when outside the room, when inside the room, that it's not a person. To be consistent with science. And they claim that they're so pro-science, yet they're not following the actual science of it. And I mean, as a conservative, we want to protect our people.
Yes.
Whether you're liberal, agree with us or not, we all have the right to life.
Is he still in there?
So you said you had something to say?
Yeah, I
Give
just
it
wanted
to
to
me.
make a comment about the left and how they're supposed to be so tolerant and everything. But I want to say conservatives are some of the kindest, most welcoming people I've ever met. In 2016, at first I wasn't a Trump supporter, and then I did my own research and I wore that Trump shirt to my high school, and I had to be escorted off campus because people were coming after me at lunch. They were saying they were going to jump me, things like that.
In high school?
In high school, yes, when I was a junior in high school. So, and my friends that were my friends, they turned on me. So I found that the Conservative Party, or the Republican Party, excuse me, accepted me, and ever since then, I'll never look the other way. I mean, these are some of the kindest people I've ever met, and the media portrays them so poorly, and it makes me so upset.
They can never get a fair shake in the media.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get a fair shake from your friends. I'm sorry that happened to you. What do they think today? What are they going to think when they see me? They see you in my
They're gonna
videos.
see me and say she's the Trump girl from school. That's what they call me.
Oh, Trump girl. That's amazing. What a compliment.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Oh my God. Are they still your friends? Or no, they're done?
No way.
Good. You know what? You got a whole bunch of other better friends behind you today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lose a couple, gain about 15. Hey, look, I'm back. Look at these people with me. You didn't stop us. You didn't stop us. You're not going to intimidate us.
Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
Trump 2020!
Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020! Trump 2020!
They're looking for love, but they just can't find it.
It doesn't reciprocate either.
Right, oh no. I don't understand
Oh, do we want to just walk that way over there?
I think we'll just continue the whole way down, just so they know where we're at, and then once we stop there, they can get some free water there.
Yeah, perfect. If you guys have phones, don't be afraid to record. We have a thank you to the vice president here.
Yeah.
If you could say anything to Mike Pence, what would you say?
Mike Pence, that was honestly one of the best debate performances I've seen in a while. I absolutely loved the composure he had, even when Kamala was just telling flat out lies. And honestly, I love your quote, right? You're entitled to your own opinion, but not entitled to your own truth.
Absolutely.
Anti-protesters behind us.
So you guys can go in and get water, but not all at once, just a couple at a time.
I'm kind of curious how much you've been tested by UCF this time.
What do you mean?
Well, I know last time they were like basically just telling you to leave the campus.
Oh, well, because you guys are here, and it shows that like there's more people that share these opinions than just them. No, no one's approached me.
Okay. May I have a picture with you before I leave?
You make videos of idiots! You make videos of idiots! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! You taking big shit! You taking big shit! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! You're a fucking idiot! You're a fucking idiot! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! Hey, Kaitlin Bennett! You make bids for idiots! You make bids for idiots! That's all I gotta say.
You notice how they have to chant after each other because they can't have individual thoughts of their own. They have to take control and then tell everybody else what to say because they have no independent thought. No one could come out here and have an independent thought. Do you guys know Justice for Kyle?
Justice for Kyle!
Absolutely.
Kaitlin, you want to take a black person in your video? We can talk right now.
No, I don't play identity politics, and that's a very racist question. Yeah, no, I don't choose to talk to people based on their race because I don't look at people and see color. I don't look at people and see color. You do. The only reason racism is still a topic in this country is because you guys won't let it go.
Wow, Kaitlin, have you ever said black on black crime, yes or no?
Have you ever done black on black crime?
Whoa, why are you making assumptions, baby?
All of these people they chant, they're either drug traffickers, pedophiles, they're either rapists. Why are they not chanting the name of someone who had to defend themselves against terrorists coming at him?
He doesn't fit their identity politics. You know, you get a white man who's killed. I mean, he should have justice as well. Chant justice for all of them, right?
Yeah.
Especially the one who didn't rape women, who didn't drug traffic and stuff like that.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore them. Turn your back because we're not gonna give them attention. This is about you guys today. We're gonna come over here. We're not gonna act like we're even gonna entertain them. I made a mistake with engaging, so we're not gonna do that anymore. This is for you guys. What do you think about this? What's your opinion about what they're saying? Do you know the guy on his t-shirt?
I don't actually. I'm not familiar with that case. So
Is anybody familiar with?
I have the article.
Yes.
He was shot in the back at the Florida Mall for something, but it said he was serving a warrant. So I don't know what that means.
Justin, you read about this.
Yeah, the police were coming after him. He turned around, aimed his Glock at him from behind. So they're trying to say he got shot and killed in the back. Therefore, he was fleeing. He was aiming a gun at the officers. That's who they're defending.
I mean, that's the thing. They come out here and say, oh.
Saying that in front of police. I mean, it's wild. It's wild the things they'll say and the people they'll put in the spotlight without knowing their background or the situation. As soon as they found out that the police officer was white and the victim was black, they'll automatically throw their hands in the air, put their t-shirts on, and walk out. And I mean, it's really interesting just to see that happen. And yeah, we're not going to entertain them.
No, it's almost embarrassing for them, I think, to chant the names of pedophiles, violent felons who aren't supposed to have guns, and rapists. Why is it the only names that they can chant are of those three categories: pedophiles, rapists, drug traffickers, fourth category, violent felons? We don't do that. When someone on our side does something wrong, we say, whoa, you get on out of here. You're a bad person. We don't want anything to do with you. I'm very proud of you guys for being able to distinguish between defending pedophiles and facts. Because you guys are out here saying, no, you know what, let's look at the facts before we start chanting things. What about the people who actually deserve justice? And you said David Dorn.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What are your thoughts? Why aren't they chanting his name?
Well, I think it's indicative of the fact that Black Lives Matter is not about Black Lives Mattering. It's about pushing a political agenda, which is Marxism. And if you just go to Black Lives Matter website, you can see what they're all about. They're not about Black Lives Mattering. They're about Marxism. But if they really were about Black Lives Mattering, they would believe that black babies mattered. They believe that black police officers mattered. They believe that black conservatives mattered. They believe that black police officers matter. They believe that black Trump supporters matter. They don't believe any of that, so they don't believe that Black Lives Matter. They only believe Black Lives Matter when it's politically convenient for them.
You know, my family, they escaped communist Cuba, and I'm going to tell you right now that socialism is a gateway to communism. I don't care what they'll tell you in school. Classless system doesn't work. You know, it just doesn't. And that's my main reason for supporting Trump, because how many times has he said he's anti-socialism, that socialism will never be in America. And unfortunately for these kids is that they believe everything the media tells you. And if you look at the stages of socialism, getting the elitist, the celebrities, taking control of the media, you know, taking away religion, taking away the father of the home, you know, degrading life, abortion, it's all steps that socialists take. Democratic socialism, it's an oxymoron. It doesn't make sense. It is the exact same thing as socialism. And you know why they reword it? Because First it was communism, and so when Castro went to Cuba, he said socialism, to make people see that it's not communism, but it's a gateway. Socialism will be good for about a year, and then next thing you know, well, your AR-15s, they're the ones who kill everything. You know how many AR-15s are actually used in mass shootings?
About 400 something. Well, actually, just in deaths in general, about 400 something, but 80% of mass shootings involve handguns.
So the next thing that they're going to do is take away the AR-15s. They're going to tell you that. Why do you think the media only shows shootings with AR-15s? It's a process. Then after that, they're going to show you the real number. The handguns were the ones being used. Then they're going to take away your handguns. It's a process. It's planned out, and they need to realize that. They need to stop believing everything the media tells them, because it will be the downfall of America. I believe in freedom of speech. They do not. I believe in all of our constitutional rights. They do not. They're going to tell you that they do, but they don't. And I'm telling you that AOC, Nancy Pelosi, all these people, they're telling you that they care about you. You know what? The Democratic Party does not believe in black lives. You know, Kim K, like I think her name is, she specifically says that she has an amazing ad, too, that she's come out with. And she specifically said that they don't care about black lives. Because like this kid said over here, they actually don't. If you look at it, they don't care about the babies. They don't care about the black on black. And only when it fits their narrative. And it's going to be the downfall of America if these kids don't open their eyes. And that's what we're here for.
Y'all aren't going to do anything. He doesn't have a mask on. He doesn't have a mask on.
Our body, our choice.
I have a couple dudes that want to pray for you.
Pray for me?
Yeah.
They can come in. They can come in if they want. Oh, that's nice. Sure. You're welcome. Hi. Nice to meet you guys. I don't want to get kicked off campus if I start shaking hands, you know.
Yeah. Well, these are my roommates. We actually all go to church together, but
amazing.
We just want to know, can we pray for you? And
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want to. Do you think that I'm deserving of that? I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Everyone deserves a relationship with God. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there anything specifically, or?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take the floor. If you want to mention these students as well,
okay.
I think that would be really powerful because this is all about them today.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's about them not being intimidated by violence and everything like that, no matter which side you stand on. So
yeah.
I just think, yeah, you know.
Okay. I love that we don't want to be ruled by fear. So love your mask and everything. But
yeah.
Well, we can throw a prayer up for you and even the students and everything.
Absolutely.
But, yeah,
all
I
right.
can start. But all right. God, thank you for just even this time together. God, thank you for Kaitlin and her life. God, thank you for just even our beautiful campus. God, we pray that people wouldn't be ruled by fear, God, but they would be ruled by your peace. God, thank you that you want to have a relationship with every single person on campus, God, that you want to show your love to them, God. So we pray that that people would have open hearts, God, and that they would receive your love, God. So we just pray for safety and protection over every student on every side, God. We thank you for even these cops and the sacrifice they made to be out here, God. We pray that you would refresh them and bless them, God, and we pray ultimately for your will to be done, God, and that people would have a relationship with you, God. So bless Kaitlin, bless her life, God. Would she always be in the center of your will? In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much. I've never had anyone do that for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
You too. Thank you so much. Woo! I'm gonna cry. No one's ever done that for me. That was really special.
That touched my heart. That didn't. Their words didn't.
No.
But their prayers overrested.
Excellent. So I came over here. Now I'm just happy. Like, they can't say anything that's gonna ruin my day, right? There was a sign that came out here that said, Black Lives Matter. If you don't like it, then leave. I noticed you guys stayed.
Oh.
It's right over there. I noticed that you guys stayed. You didn't leave.
No, they don't intimidate me. And it can go both ways, because we're out here supporting the president. If they don't want to see it, they could also leave.
Right, right.
So,
I would actually challenge someone here to find anyone who would actually disagree with the fact that Black Lives Matter.
Trump 2020, Go Gators.
No, don't you dare write that. No, don't put that. No. No, don't put that. Yeah, go nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me a heads up. Just gives me a heads up when you're ready to leave so I can tell the police. We're going to clear everything. We're going to get them a safety.
I think we had a lot of meaningful discussions, but also, more importantly, these guys got their voices heard today, and you guys can come out here and support them further. I can come out here and give them voices if you donate to me at patreon.com/Kaitlin, but don't forget, that's how I get security. So, what do you think of today? Did you have fun? Yes or no?
I think it was a lot of fun. I think I learned a lot with the actual, the first discussion I think was a lot of use. I think we learned a lot, but the second one, oh my goodness.
Yeah. You guys, you think this was good? Did you have a lot of fun?
I did, yeah. It was really fun. It was good that we finally got to actually have Trump supporters here without all these people trying to attack you like they did last time. So thank you for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me and letting me be here. I really appreciate that, guys.
I think that they only solidified my vote for Donald Trump, so thank you for that.
Absolutely. Let's give it one more chant, guys. Trump 2020 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Trump 2020. 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 All right, guys.
Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
Black lives do matter.
They do matter.
Black lives matter.
But all lives matter. Black lives matter, not just the ones that are convenient for you.
All right, we are heading out. This was a good conversation. Notice how they're like the animals on the outside here. They didn't get their way today. They didn't get to disrupt real conversation today, and they are freaking mad about it. Look at them. They want to come in here. That's the brawless girl from last time with their nipples pierced. She doesn't get to come in here and disrupt today. My attention is on these guys behind you. That's who we're reporting today. Thank you for your support at libertyhangout.tv, at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett. If you don't want to be the silent majority anymore, go to libertyhangout.org/store. We're done. We're done. Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you guys so much. Bye. We're getting this one right here. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much.
Just grab the front seat, don't grab the door.
Oh, we all gathering in here? Yeah. Props to UCF PD and the entire administration in the campus. Awesome job. I love it. So I give credit where credit is due, and they deserve it today. Major props to the University UCF police because of the deterrent and everything that they did to take steps to prevent something like last time from happening. Nothing did happen. Students didn't congregate like last time. They didn't feel like they could because they knew that they couldn't because the police were here to deter that type of behavior. So I love it. I love to see it. We support law enforcement here at Liberty Hangout, and thank you guys driving for your service. He's actually part of mine. Oh wow, they even have roadblocks. All of these things that they did were deterrents to make sure something like last time didn't happen, and it worked. We see when law enforcement's able to do their jobs and they actually go out and do it, things go really, really, really well because people know they're in check, that they can't commit violence then because they're gonna be stopped, and they made sure that happened today. So I'm super happy. I'm super happy with everything. In terms of the turnout for the Trump supporting kids, I thought it was really good. While it always tends to happen that Trump supporters on campus are a minority, and the other side does have a majority opinion on college campuses, even two people that would have been walking beside me is super powerful to inspire other people to come out. That's the point. It doesn't matter. It takes one person on your college campus. If you're watching this and you're a college student, get out there with your Trump flag. Message me. I will come to your campus. We'll shake things up a little bit, and we're going to start inspiring students. We're not the silent majority anymore. Go to libertyhangout.tv right now to watch Kaitlin Bennett Uncensored. Not only will you get to watch exclusive content from me, but you'll get to say you stood for the truth, you stood against radical leftism, and you stood up for America. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you want to support my work, you can become a patron at patreon.com/KaitlinBennett and receive cool perks like an autographed photo from me in the mail each month. Or you can go to KaitlinBennett.org and get up to 75% off and free shipping on supplements and merchandise to support my work and start living a healthy life.